Hello, welcome back. So another one bites the dust, it looks like. If you're wondering which one, it's Blockfi. Crypto firm Blockfi files for bankruptcy as FTX fallout spreads. And you will see here a couple of weeks ago, like November 10th, FTX US derivative CEO, funds are safe, business almost entirely separate, is what they were saying back then. That's 2 weeks ago, remember? And crypto lender Blockfi pauses withdrawals in wake of FTX collapse like 1 day later. And as you can understand, this is not great news. It is another blow to the cryptocurrency industry. And Blockfi had actually some funds with, as you'll see here, with FTX, which collapsed, of course, like a month ago or so. And you will see here that they could not conduct business as normal and would be limiting activity. And so, as you'll see here, we will share more specifics as soon as possible. And this actually led to the collapse of Blockfi as well. And Blockfi and FTX US announced this past July that the company has agreed to a deal wherein FTX US would provide Blockfi a $400 million credit facility, which would also allow the crypto exchange the right to acquire Blockfi. And now both of these are actually gone. And as you'll see here, they had the price of acquisition dependent on some terms. And you will see here that these terms included Blockfi receiving clearance from the US Securities and Exchange Commission to operate a yield-generating service in the US. I don't know how they would do that, actually. Reaching at least $10 billion in client assets by the time FTX US exercised its option. Insane, absolutely insane. And you will see right now that this is basically just, as I mentioned in a previous video, air. When you are trading cryptocurrency, you are basically trading the current sentiment. And as everything is going down in the crypto market, right now, at least for now, these kinds of companies are getting into a lot of pressure because they have to, at some point, have some sort of like a bank run from a lot of customers, and they cannot deal with that because they just don't have this money in terms of hard assets, especially if they are lending to other, to some other investors, or they are doing some other sort of leveraging, as FTX was doing, and it was one of the reasons why it collapsed. And Blockfi, the next one that is collapsing right now. Again, if we go back here, you will see that crypto firm Blockfi has actually filed from a bankruptcy. This happened 2 hours ago, it looks like. And the latest bankruptcy after FTX, Voyager, and Celsius over here. So in the filing, the company indicated that it had more than 100,000 creditors. Absolutely insane. With liabilities and assets ranging from $1 billion to $10 billion. So the company had an outstanding $275 million loan to FTX US, which obviously went haywire over there. They lost that completely. And the bankruptcy filing shows that the company's largest disclosed client has a balance of nearly $28 million. Whew, insane. A $30 million settlement with a SEC, and a Blockfi looks forward to a transparent process that achieves the best outcome for all clients and stakeholders. Doesn't look like that's the case. And so the company was actually valued at almost $5 billion over here, and it collapsed, absolutely collapsed here again, getting into Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection over here. And approximately 130 additional affiliated companies are part of the proceedings, including Alameda Research, the Bankman-Fried's one, a very well-known one. And so in the 40 years of legal and structural experience, they had never seen such a complete failure of corporate controls, is what they said for FTX, pretty much. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the same story here with Blockfi, because as I mentioned in previous videos, when you are buying cryptocurrency, there is just no underlying assets. These things can bankrupt the next day. It really depends on what's happening with the market. It's all about trust, and there's nothing that produces wealth when you are buying crypto. It's just trying to get the better fool, or I should say the worse fool. And so you're trying to sell what you bought to the next victim. And this can go well in some situations, especially when the market is is bullish. But when things are going wrong, they can collapse. And when they collapse, they won't even be able to cover your money. As you saw what happened with FTX, where the CEO was basically out there partying with your money, investors' money. Hope you didn't have any stake on this one. And yeah, it collapsed, and so no money will be recovered from that. So be careful, and yeah, I just wanted to make this video to let you know what's happening right now, pretty much breaking news, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.